The Alpha train is a slowly coming. I gotta keep on pushing.
Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated was founded on an ice cold Tuesday, December 4th, 1906, on the campus of Cornell University in Ithaca, New York. Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated operates under 7 dynamic gentlemen known to the fraternity as Jules. These brothers were at an Ivy League institution back then, and they felt the need for African Americans at the institution to bond because the majority of African Americans that were there in the school year in 1904, 1905 didn't return for the next year, so they felt that they needed a way to bond so that they could, stick together and exemplify scholarship and graduate from the university. Our founders are Joe Henry Arthur Callis, Joe Charles Henry Chapman, Joe Eugene Kinkle Jones, Joe Nathaniel Allison Murphy, Joe George Biddle Kelly, Joe Robert Howard Ogu, and Joe Vertner Woodson Tandy. Our colors are black and old gold. Black is for the people, and old gold is for the precious metals. Alphas on the campus are the leaders that the majority of the students can look up to. Alphas hold high campus positions. Alphas usually have the best grade point averages. Alphas are just all around the perfect role models and students to exemplify for young freshman males and just males in general in an academic setting.
The Beta Gamma chapter, the one and only, was chartered in December 22nd, 1926 by 13 young men who wanted to take on and hold the light of Alpha High. We are just it's the Beta Gamma chapter. I don't know how much to explain it. We're BG, one and only. We're a very unique bunch. We're rowdy, we're pretty, classy. You name it, we're there. Our aims are manly deeds, scholarship, and love for all mankind. And that meant a lot to me because I think all men should conduct themselves in a manly fashion. Manly deeds, scholarship, education is key. That's the only thing anyone can't take from you. And love for all mankind. Love your brother. Do unto others as you wish to do unto yourself. That really attracted me to the organization.
When I got to Virginia State University, I saw a certain type of males walking around every Monday with suits, throwing forearms, having fun days, fun game days, and just having a good time. And then one time I was at the basketball game, and I seen, if you notice at the basketball game, you have the bleachers up here, and just in a whole row, like the whole momentum of the basketball game just shifted to these men, and they were alphas. Alpha men are leaders. So I see myself as a leader, so that attracted me as well. Because if you think about it, Martin Luther King, he's a leader. He's also an alpha. Thurgood Marshall's a leader. He's an alpha. Frederick Douglass, he's also an alpha and a leader. So that separated me, and I see myself as a leader.
As a person, when you're a member of an organization, you have to think, with a wider perspective, which means that, you represent a whole, so you can't do outlandish things. You just become a constant thinker because you know that you have more people to impress, and you represent not only yourself, you represent a whole, which in this specific circumstance would be Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated and the Beta Gamma chapter.
The organization really hasn't changed me as a person, but it has enhanced my, strengths and worked on my weaknesses, you can say. So it's changed me, but not that I'm still Chris. However, I'm a more enhanced Chris, a more confident.
My time management. College teaches you time management, but your organization also does too. Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated changed my time management for the certain community service projects I do.
We're the granddaddies of Divine Nine. We started the Black Greek fraternity thing. We're more charismatic. We're business-like. We're not wild. We don't like to do a whole lot of unnecessary things. It's kind of like we get our work done, but at the same time, we're extremely fun. Not a lame bone in our body, but we're just the leaders of the Divine Line.
Do you remember those pledging days and crossing the burning sand?
I got a feeling. I got a feeling, brothers. I got a feeling. Somebody's trying to sneak in my frat, and it ain't gonna be no shh like that. Oh, I got a feeling. I got a feeling, brother, I got a feeling somebody's trying to sneak in my friend.
We're all different individuals. If you look at it, we all come from different backgrounds, and we make up one, you know. So, and we're known at Virginia State, but Beta Gamma, which is our chapter, is known at VSU, George Mason, Howard, A&T, all over the world.
Being an ice cold brother, like, I don't know, like, my boys, they real cool, man. Like, coming out the gate, you're going to have when you're in an organization, you're going to have your differences with people, but, you know what I'm saying, that's what make people bond. You work on it. Like, when you are a part of an organization, the stuff that you can't see about yourself, your brothers can.
Our chapter specifically, we do a whole lot of community service in the Petersburg area. We do service in the cafeteria on campus. We go to Guilford Baptist Church. We feed the homeless. If there's community service out there to do, we'll do it.
Project Alpha, we voteless people and hopeless people. We go around different doors, knock on doors, get people to vote. Because we try to help the black people in the community also. Because that's our only problem. If we can't help the black people, we hurt ourselves.
I feel like we pride on our old prominent alumni because our prominent alumni are responsible for many of the freedoms we're accustomed to today. So some famous civic leaders would be abolitionist Frederick Douglass, Dr. Martin Luther King, the all-time winningest NBA basketball coach Lenny Wilkins, Keenan Ivory Waynes, Quincy Jones, Oscar winner Sidney Poitier, from ESPN, Stuart Scott's an alpha, Mike Powell, Olympic long jumper and NBA basketball players an alpha.
We got more party walks than you can think. Yeah, we will party walk their song, and if it doesn't go with it, we're just a stepping bunch. We step all the time. Our probates, you'll see, we do steps for all the sororities, do steps for our big brothers. Then we're a stepping bunch. We're breeded to step, we can say.
Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated hosts the back-to-back Virginia State University Step Show Champion. And our stepping style is very diverse from region to region. Like our specific style of stepping will be training. That's what people know us for, the Alpha Train. Alpha Train is real smooth. The Alpha Train actually comes from movements of Egypt because we're Sphinx men. Alphas do different things from region to region. We shimmy in the South, and they step really hard and wild in California. We actually have a diverse stepping style headlined by the Alpha Train. Homecoming is a time for the brothers to get together, socialize. Homecoming is a time when lines get together and have line reunions. We do the rock-a-thon. We have a hospitality room with us, basically right beside our sorors. Homecoming is basically a time for the brothers to get together, party, have a good time, wear your paraphernalia, represent your organization, and see old people that you haven't seen in a very long time. The advice that I would give for freshman males, first and foremost, hit the books the first semester because that's very important. Scholarship is your number one thing. If you decide to join an organization, do thorough research. Check all of them. Don't just jump into one head first because you like what you saw. Other advice I would give to freshman males is don't be a statistic. Make sure you return the following year because statistically 30% of you won't.